Quantum House Industry Analysis, Mining and Industrial Machinery, Wholesaling in Australia. Definition: industry operators distribute a variety of machinery, parts, and equipment used in industrial production and mining processes. The range of products wholesaled includes food processing machinery, woodworking equipment, dry cleaning equipment, and printing machinery. Performance highlights: strengthened mining sector. Performance has boosted demand for mining equipment. High commodity prices and global demand have boosted the mining sector, increasing demand for wholesalers' goods. Despite some limitations from completed projects, rising investment in new machinery has raised industry revenue. Construction and manufacturing activity influences demand for manufacturing machinery. Manufacturing, especially in food and beverages, drives machinery demand, countering weaker mining sector needs. Construction sector growth in certain areas has also boosted demand for tools and parts. Rising demand has supported profitability growth, despite factors limiting this increase. A weak Australian dollar and high import costs have impacted the industry. However, falling steel prices and passing costs downstream have supported profitability, with high demand raising profit margins. Offshoring trends and competition are reducing enterprise and establishment numbers. Manufacturers moving offshore and increased competition have decreased the number of enterprises. Major companies expanding market share have pushed out smaller firms, increasing average revenue per enterprise. Industry outlook: lowered mining demand restricts machinery needs. Declining mining sector demand, driven by climate and construction trends, reduces the need for specific machinery. Despite lower demand in traditional mining sectors like iron ore and gold, rising demand for critical minerals such as lithium may partially offset declines. Construction investments drive industry growth. Increasing construction sector activity boosts demand for pumps, compressors, and tools. Growth in residential, commercial building, and infrastructure projects, including heavy infrastructure like ports and roads, supports machinery demand. Shrinking costs boost profitability. Projected drops in steel prices and a stronger Australian dollar reduce import costs for wholesalers. This trend lowers purchase costs as a percentage of revenue, potentially increasing profit margins despite expected wage cost increases. New markets. Key for wholesaler expansion. Wholesalers target new markets and consolidate smaller firms to enhance scale and competitiveness. Aftermarket services and emerging sectors like mineral processing and clean energy drive future growth, challenging smaller industry players. Industry revenue. Improved performance in the mining sector has increased the demand for mining equipment. High commodity prices and rising international demand for raw materials and mineral ore have significantly boosted the sector in recent years, sparking increased demand for wholesalers' products. Products and services. Strengthened demand from the mining division fuels equipment needs. Increased demand for mining equipment, including drilling rigs, underground and surface mining machinery, has risen due to robust mining sector performance. High commodity prices and international demand for raw materials have driven this growth, expanding the segment's industry revenue share. Economic conditions boost machine tools and parts. Demand for repair work. Machine tools and parts, essential for manufacturing machinery maintenance, have seen heightened demand amid challenging economic conditions. During the COVID-19 pandemic, firms opted to repair existing equipment rather than purchase new machinery, bolstering this segment's market. Limited applications impact pump and compressor market performance. Pumps and compressors, crucial for industries like manufacturing, construction, and mining, have faced reduced demand due to sector-specific declines and narrow usage scopes. This trend has affected sales in this segment. Strong downstream activity improves material handling equipment demand. Material handling equipment, such as conveyor belts and hoists, has benefited from increased construction and manufacturing activities. This surge in demand has supported the segment's revenue share within the industry. Food and beverage processing machinery faces sluggish demand. Wholesalers of food processing machinery, used for manufacturing food oils and processing food and beverages, have encountered subdued demand. Increased competition from fresh and frozen foods has tempered revenue growth despite activity in food manufacturing. Constrained manufacturing activity dampens metal processing equipment demand. Wholesalers supplying metal processing equipment, utilized in refining and fabricating metals across various industries, have experienced declining demand. Reduced manufacturing activity has constrained this segment's revenue share in recent years. Vertical integration spurs mineral processing equipment demand. Mineral processing equipment, essential for sorting and preparing mineral ores, has seen increased demand driven by vertical integration trends among miners. Despite overseas processing trends, the segment has expanded within the industry. Strong downstream conditions support other machinery and equipment demand. Wholesalers supplying specialized machinery and equipment to various sectors, including manufacturing and construction, have benefited from strong downstream conditions. Growth in industries supporting minerals mining and packaging has boosted this segment's revenue share. Key external drivers include actual capital expenditure on mining, demand from mining, trade-weighted index, demand from manufacturing, demand from construction, world price of steel. Key success factors. 1. Overcoming volatility, implementing effective financial and debt management strategies, and securing supply contracts for critical inputs. 2. Offering products and services, delivering exceptional after-sales service. 3. Using location to their advantage, maintaining inventory control and ensuring convenient client access. 4. Overcoming barriers to entry, building marketing prowess, securing key input supply contracts, and delivering exceptional after-sales service. 5. Managing buyer and supplier power, implementing robust financial and debt management strategies. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions regarding this presentation, please contact us.